this video, I'm going to share the shortest possible explanation of Schenkerian analysis. It's pretty likely you'll never encounter this form of music analysis unless you're a graduate level music major. This essentially takes the concept of chord tones and non-chord tones and expands it quite a bit to cover all of music analysis of a piece of music. Here's what I mean by that. Let's say we're playing a piece of music in the key of C major. We're playing a C major chord and our melody goes... Now we consider that all in C major, or as a C major chord. The right hand is just playing chord tones and non-harmonic tones, we call them. So in the case of this melody, we have chord tone, chord tone, chord tone, neighbor, because it comes right back, passing tone because it continues to the next chord tone, passing tone because it continues to this chord tone. Schenkerian analysis takes this to a whole nother level, essentially following this philosophy that a piece of music that's in, say, C major, the entire piece is basically a massive embellishment of a C major chord. Let's say, for example, in C major, we had a chord progression that goes 1 chord, that's C major, to 4 chord, F major, 5 chord, that's G major, and then back to 1. Schenkerians would basically say that the 1 and the 5 sort of inherently belong to C major harmony, even though B isn't part of it. We would say that this is essentially leading to the C major, therefore the dominant is an embellishment of that, and then the 4 chord is basically a neighbor to the 5 chord. Or say we had a secondary dominant, D dominant 7 going to G major, that's the 5 chord, we would say this is an embellishment of the 5, which is an embellishment going to 1. This is a fairly extreme oversimplification, but to sort of round that all out, again, we're saying that in Schenkerian terms, all of tonal music, that's very important, tonal music is essentially an embellishment of a 1 chord, of whatever key your piece is in. And then we analyze them using what's called a Schenker graph, where we have one graph showing the background, which is basically the bare bolts of this embellishing of the 1 chord, and then we have the middle ground that shows more of the stuff, and then we have the foreground, which is pretty close to all of the notes you're actually seeing in the music. This is my first stab at a simple definition of Schenkerian analysis. Let me know if it made any sense, if you have any questions, and be sure to subscribe for more tutorials like this.